There is no horizon here. The sky falls to the ground, clouds drift beneath your feet, and for a moment, reality stops making sense. This is Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt flat on Earth. A place so unreal that your brain refuses to believe it's real. From above, it looks endless, an infinite white desert stretching beyond sight, cracked into perfect geometric patterns like the surface of another planet. But this isn't snow. It isn't ice. It's salt. The remains of an ancient ocean that vanished millions of years ago, leaving behind one of the strangest landscapes ever formed on Earth. And the silence here feels unnatural. No forests, no cities, no sound of human life. Only emptiness. Only space. Every step crunches beneath your feet like shattered glass. Endless hexagons spread across the surface in every direction, formed naturally by heat, evaporation, and time. Perfect patterns made by a dying lake. Then something impossible happens. Rain begins to fall. Not enough to flood the desert, just enough. A thin layer of water spreads across the flats, and suddenly the entire world transforms into a mirror. Mountains appear upside down beneath your feet. Clouds float below you. The horizon disappears completely. Earth and sky become the same thing. You are no longer standing on land. You are suspended between reflections. People walking in the distance look like they're floating through the atmosphere. Vehicles glide across the mirror like they're driving through the sky itself. Nothing feels real here, and yet, every part of it is. At sunrise, the landscape glows silver and blue. At sunset, the entire desert catches fire, with orange light stretching across the mirrored water. And at night, the illusion becomes even more disturbing. Stars appear above and below you at the same time. The Milky Way reflects so perfectly across the flooded flats that it feels like standing inside space itself. No horizon, no direction, only infinity. For ancient civilizations, places like this were sacred, doorways between worlds. And standing here, it becomes easy to understand why. Because Salar de Uyuni doesn't feel like Earth. It feels like a glitch in reality. But beneath its beauty lies something harsh. The altitude steals your breath slowly. Sunlight burns intensely during the day, while freezing temperatures take over at night. Nothing protects you here. No shelter, no cover, only exposure. And yet, life still survives. Bright pink flamingos gather at the edges of the salt flats, feeding in shallow, mineral-rich water. Fragile creatures thriving inside one of the harshest environments in South America. Another contradiction. Life surviving inside emptiness. Even the islands rising from the flats feel impossible. Dark volcanic rock covered in giant cactus forests towers above the endless white desert, like fragments of another planet, abandoned in the middle of nowhere. Some of these cacti are older than entire nations. Everything here grows slowly, moves slowly, exists slowly. Even time feels different. Wind drifts endlessly across the flats, carrying salt through the air. Storms roll across the horizon with nothing to stop them. There is nowhere to hide from the sky here. It controls everything. And hidden beneath this endless white desert lies something the modern world desperately wants: lithium. One of the largest reserves on Earth. The same mineral powering phones, batteries, and electric vehicles across the planet. The future of human technology buried beneath one of Earth's oldest landscapes. Ancient geology fueling the modern age. Another impossible contrast. Because this place feels untouched, but it is connected to the future of civilization itself. And the landscape never stops changing. During dry seasons, the flats become hard and blindingly white, stretching outward like frozen scales covering the earth. During wet seasons, the mirror returns, and reality disappears again. The world loses its boundaries. Distance becomes meaningless. A person can vanish into the horizon within seconds. Shadows distort strangely across the reflective surface. Objects appear closer, then impossibly far away. Nothing behaves normally here, and that is what makes this place unforgettable. Because Salar de Uyuni forces you to realize how fragile reality really is. Take away the horizon, take away direction, take away scale, and suddenly the earth becomes alien again. The wind grows colder, clouds drift beneath your feet, lightning flashes silently across the horizon, reflected perfectly below. Two skies, two storms, no difference between them. For one impossible moment, the world seems suspended between dimensions. And then the wind moves again. Tiny ripples spread across the mirrored surface, distorting the sky, before it slowly repairs itself back into perfection. Again, and again, and again. Because even when this place looks frozen in time, it never stops changing. Water evaporates, salt crystallizes, wind reshapes the desert grain by grain. And one day, this place will become something entirely different. But for now, it remains one of the few places on Earth capable of breaking human perception itself. A place where the sky touches the ground, where stars surround you from every direction, where silence becomes physical, and where reality feels less believable than fiction. Because Salar de Uyuni is not just beautiful, it is impossible. And that is exactly what makes it unforgettable.